Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Glad to have you guys join me tonight. We're going on a long stint of uninterrupted hangouts for a while, which is great. And tonight, the plan is to talk about rain checks and rebates and whatever else your questions are. I already see a lot of folks in the chat room that are new and joining us live for the first time versus watching on YouTube later. So it's fun to have new folks in. If by chance you are watching this on YouTube right now, if you head to Southern Savers, there's a link at the top of Southern Savers that will help you join so that you can actually get into the chat room and ask questions and chat with everybody else that's in here too. If you're watching after the fact, this is most Monday nights at 8:30 Eastern time. So we'd love to have you join us live next time. We're going to start with rain checks and rebates just because that's the easy thing to do while y'all are putting questions in. And I've already seen some questions pop up and folks are always answering them or already answering them, which is great. But feel free to put any questions you have in there, even if they're not about rain checks and rebates. That's the fun part about doing a hangout, is that your questions can be about anything and we just go wherever we can get to, which is the great part. So to start with, we're going to go through rain checks first, and rain checks are different depending on the store that you're in, but they're important to understand because this is what's going to keep you from getting super frustrated that you're not getting the deals, especially in the drugstores, because by the time you get to CVS this week, there's free toothpaste, there's super cheap face wash, there are a number of freebies in CVS, but obviously if I go now, even it's Monday night, they're going to be out of some of these things. So understanding how stores use rain checks or don't use rain checks is important so that you don't waste your time or you definitely don't miss the deal. So to start with CVS, because to me they're the best, CVS rain checks never expire. So if I go in today, I wanted to get the free toothpaste, they don't have anymore, get a rain check. And that rain check never expires and it will still print the reward that should have printed today 5 years from now. So you still have the toothpaste. You didn't miss the deal at all. I just have a piece of paper this week, but come 2 weeks from now, when I get into the store, they will have it restocked and I've got the exact same deal. The coupon, that's the tricky part here. Like the toothpaste that is free at CVS is because of a coupon that came out on the 17th, on that Sunday in that paper. We got a $1 off coupon. The toothpaste is on sale for $3.49. It's printing a $2.50 extra care buck. So that technically makes it cost 99 cents, but you have a $1 off coupon. So if I go in today and they don't have any more toothpaste, obviously I have a coupon that's kind of making this deal, and that can be the tricky part because my rain check is good forever. I'm going to have 99-cent toothpaste whenever I come back in with that rain check, but my coupon may expire. So with CVS, I need to kind of watch for that. If my coupon's going to expire, try to get the deal before the coupon expires. If the coupon does expire, then I need to hold on to the rain check until I have another coupon. And we'll see more. It's not the only $1 off Colgate coupon that you're going to see in your lifetime, but you want to kind of tuck it away so that you can, next time I see some coupons come out, remember, oh yeah, I have a Colgate rain check somewhere around here that will go great with this coupon, but I can't use an expired coupon with a rain check at CVS. I really can't use an expired coupon anywhere except Publix. And so that's the other fun rain check policy to know. If you're a regular Publix shopper, I go in today, I want to buy a deal today, they don't have any more. I go to customer service in Publix. CVS doesn't have customer service, you just get it at the cash register. But in the grocery stores, I go to customer service to get rain checks. Target, customer service usually. I get a rain check. I, in Publix, can get that deal for the next 30 days. My rain check will expire in 30 days. A fun perk of Publix, though, is that if I was going to buy this today, my coupon's going to expire tomorrow. As long as my coupon was good the day they wrote the rain check, I can still use the coupon until the rain check expires. So I've really got 30 days at this point past the expiration date that Publix is still going to take that expired coupon until the rain check expires, and then I can't do the deal. But that's pretty huge because you would miss this in any other store. Publix is the only store that lets you do this. As long as the coupon was good the day the rain check was written, you can continue to use the coupon with the rain check. So my tip for you, when they write that rain check, ask them to take, we're going to pretend these are rain checks, ask them to take and staple your coupons to the rain check, because you're going to go home, you're going to forget that those expired coupons go with that rain check, and you're going to throw them away or send them overseas to the troops or whatever you do with your expired coupons. But if they're stapled to that rain check, I can't forget. They have a stapler right there at customer service in Publix. So just tell them, like, hey, I was going to use these today. Obviously, you're out of them. Do you mind just stapling these to the rain check when you're done writing it? They won't mind at all. But now you'll not forget that they go together, because you can't. They're stuck together. And then for me, I have a spot in my organization folder. We went through that last week, so you can watch last week's Hangout if you want. But I have a spot for each store. So Publix, Kroger, Bilo, the stores that I'm going to regularly go to, I can stick those rain checks in that store's pocket, and then I don't forget them the next time I'm in there. So that's how I would organize my rain checks too, just to kind of cover that one really quick. I use a bag system. I don't have it here with me because I didn't really think about going into organization again this week. But again, you can watch last week's video to see it. If you use another type of organizational system, you're going to need some way to keep some store-specific items together. So having a folder for a store, or having a zipper pocket, if you do a big binder system that I could keep rain checks in or store-specific items in, is going to be helpful for organizing rain checks. So to cover a few other stores, the bottom comment, and there are tons of, y'all keep me hopping in the chat room, but the bottom one that I can see right now is, what about Rite Aid? So to hit Andrea's question, since it's right there and easy for me to see, let's hit Rite Aid and Walgreens together. They do give rain checks. However, CVS is really the only one that you want to mess with, because rain checks in Rite Aid and Walgreens will give you the sale price of the deal after today, but it will not give you the rewards of the deal after today. So for instance, Walgreens has a sale this week that is free mouthwash and free toothbrushes. So I go in, they don't have any more, and I get a rain check. I'm going to get the toothbrushes for $4 a piece, which is the sale, but I'm not going to get the $4 register award that should also print with that deal outside of this week. That deal is only printing this week. So getting the rain check gets me the sale, but not really the deal that I wanted. You can get them. I'm not saying that they won't give you one. I'm just saying it's not really worth your time. If they're out of it, maybe you try another store, but I don't necessarily spend the time to wait for someone to write me a rain check, because I'm not going to get that reward. Okay, let's hit some other stores. There are some grocery stores that have rain checks that never expire. Food Lion, Harris Teeter, and some Lowe's Foods fall into that category. A grocery store that has a rain check that never expires is another fun way to save a little bit more. So if I go into Harris Teeter today and they have apples, I'm making this up by the way, so don't go try to buy this deal, but they have apples on sale for 99 cents a pound, and they're out of them. It's almost the end of apple season. They didn't have enough. They put them on sale, but they're out of them. Get a rain check. And then hold on to it, because come the middle of summer, apples are not in season. They're $2.99 a pound, especially at Harris Teeter, who has really overpriced produce. You have a rain check for 99-cent apples. So it's a really great way to save on produce outside of what's in season. So anytime I go in, Harris Teeter, Food Lion, or Lowe's Foods, I want to walk through the produce department. As long as something is in the weekly ad. Now, they don't like to write rain checks for things that aren't advertised. So always watch out for that. That's every store, by the way. It's very hard to get them to write a rain check for something that's not in the weekly ad. But if I'm walking through the produce department, it is in the weekly ad and they don't have any more, it's a great time to get a rain check for that deal. And this, for some of you, might be a great week. We have a lot of stores across the East Coast that didn't get trucks in over the weekend. So they actually could be incredibly low on produce. I don't know if some of you need to be on the roads yet, though. So think about that before you go. But if I am walking through the produce department and everybody brought all the produce home with them, there's no produce left, there's no milk, there's no bread, this is a great week to grab some of those rain checks. They're out of them, and then hold tight to them for when those items are not on sale and you want them later. Another way to use rain checks in Harris Teeter especially is for super double week and triples week. So with super doubles and triples, the things that are super cheap go very quickly. If you've ever shopped one of those sales, there are folks that are in there at like 5 a.m. waiting. The sale doesn't activate until Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. in the computers, but they're ready to check out as soon as it does. So all of the freebies can go in the first day. You know, if you're heading in to do super double shopping on a Friday, you just go in planning to get all the deals that are like $1, maybe $1.50. But very rarely are you going in to get the freebies. The exception for that, though, is if I'm going in with a bunch of rain checks, because I am the only one that has this rain check, or possibly a very small portion of us have this rain check. So now I have my own deal and my own sale, and I have my coupons that are going to super double on top of that. If I get a rain check during super doubles, it does not make my coupon super double later. So I can get it, but it's not going to be any benefit to me until the next couponing event. But it's a really big benefit to me during a super double week, because I have all these extra sales that nobody else has. So getting used to getting those rain checks is a great way to save a bunch more during those special events. Some tips for how to remember what to get rain checks on. For me, when I'm shopping, I have my shopping list right there. I've got all my coupons in a Ziploc bag, kind of low key as I go through the store. But if I come across something that they're out of, I circle it on my shopping list. And when I'm done, I have two ways really to remember. One, it's circled on my shopping list and not crossed off that it's in my buggy. So all the things that have circles, I know I want rain checks for. But the second way to make sure I don't forget rain checks is that all my coupons in my Ziploc bag, I go through one time right before I check out, just to pull out anything I didn't buy. Odds are if I didn't buy it, it's because I need a rain check for it. So anything that fits that category, I hold on to the coupons. I check out, I still have these coupons in my hand. I don't put them away. They just live in my hand. And that way, I can't really push the buggy to the car. I have a handful of coupons, and that kind of forces me to go to customer service to stop for a second and get the rain checks that I need for all these items. It's just your second line of defense so that you don't forget that step. Because if you do, you're kind of out of luck. I can't come in next week and be like, hey, I wanted to buy this last week. I didn't stop and I didn't get it. They don't really care. You got to get the rain check while you're in the store. One other big tip for rain checks in the grocery store is that they don't have to be out of everything. So if you went this week, for instance, Bilo and Dixie, Harvey's all have a really, really great sale on Kellogg's, various cereals, and Pop-Tarts. 12-count boxes of Pop-Tarts are on sale for $1.66 a box. Plus we have coupons. Now the 12-count boxes of Pop-Tarts, if you're not a Pop-Tart connoisseur, are normally like $2.50 on sale. They're really not ever below that, maybe $2. So $1.66 is a great price for the big box. Kind of made me excited because my kids love them. And it doesn't make for a very big, messy breakfast, which I like. But if I go in and they're out of a few flavors, I can actually get a rain check. If those are the flavors that I wanted to grab, and I go up to the customer service desk and tell them that, like, hey, you still have some, but they aren't the flavors that we wanted. We wanted to get this flavor, this flavor. They're still going to write you a rain check for the Pop-Tarts. Even though they still have some on the shelf, all I really need is for them to be out of one kind. And I'm eligible to get a Pop-Tart, or eligible to get a rain check for Pop-Tarts. And they won't write it for that kind either. So I actually can come in and get any kind I want. But all I need to do is go up to the customer service, and say, hey, you're out of fudge Pop-Tarts, or all the other fun flavors that kids love the most, and I'd like to get a rain check. The rain check will be for Pop-Tarts. It won't be for a specific flavor of Pop-Tart, so I can come back in and get any kind that I'd like. I just needed them to be out of one kind to be able to get it in the first place. Hopefully that makes sense. So lots of, I guess, little things that you can do with rain checks: saving on produce, not watching for every single item to be out, but just one specific kind. And in the end, they can end up saving you some more money. So I wouldn't push you to do this all the time. There are some people that only shop with rain checks so that they can work the system. I'm not a huge fan of that, but if you do leave with paper instead of a product, in a sense, it's kind of discouraging because you came with a plan to buy the free toothpaste and there's no more free toothpaste. Now you're living with a piece of paper. Don't be super discouraged. Drugstore wise, you're going to get exactly what the rain check tells you. So if the toothpaste is on sale for $2.49, you're going to get it for $2.49 when you come back. Grocery store wise, if I went in today and I get a rain check for buy one, get one check cereal, most of the time, 99% of the time, they just write buy one, get one check cereal. They don't write a price on that cereal. So actually, if I get a rain check for the check cereal, I can end up ahead on the deal if I come back in a couple of weeks and checks isn't buy one, get one, but it's on sale just a little bit. Because the buy one, get one is at full price. It's buy one, get one at $4 or $4.50 a box. But in 2 weeks, check cereal might be on sale for $3.50 a box. I have a buy one, get one rain check. That's going to make it half price at $3.50 a box versus half price at $4.50 a box. See where I'm going here? So you actually can save more with the rain check later. Now, again, I don't want to encourage you to only be a rain check shopper. Your store will actually grow to hate you. And it is a way that the stores lose money. So we don't really want to take the stores to the cleaners here, but I more tell you that so that you're not incredibly discouraged if you have folks that are cleaning the shelves in your store and all you're doing is leaving with paper and no real products. In a sense, you're ahead. The folks who are clearing the shelves and stealing all of this product, not necessarily stealing, but you know what I mean, they're getting the deal right now, but you are actually going to get a little bit of a better deal if you wait and you play your rain check correctly. So waiting until it's slightly on sale with a buy one, get one rain check can get you a better deal. If they've specifically written out on the rain check, buy one, get one at $4.50 a box, then that's the deal you're going to get. You won't be able to pair this with another sale. So you just need to kind of look at how it's been written to know whether or not I could kind of wait until it was on sale to possibly get a little bit of a better deal. Okay, I'm going to jump in and try to catch up on questions because y'all are very ahead of me. I did see one, and I think folks answered it, that was related to Kroger, asking about the mega event prices. So Kroger's been running a mega event that ends tomorrow night, but Kroger events, just so you know, forever are always 2 weeks long. So if they run a mega event, there will always be a second week of that mega event. In a sense, if they're kind of lazy, they don't want to print all the tags and change all the tags just to have to take them down in a week. So it's always a 2 week long event. You do have one more week of this mega event, and it's a pretty good one. There are a number of really cheap deals, even if your Kroger doesn't double, which is like 90% of the Krogers that are there. Let's see. So Laura is kind of just starting, I think I saw that you're just starting out and that your husband thinks that the only deals are at Walmart. I hope you can convince him that they're not. As we talk about rain checks, you'll notice we didn't really talk about Walmart because Walmart doesn't have sales. So to get a rain check at Walmart, there's not really a need to. Any kind of rollback they have usually lasts for about a month, but even then their rollbacks are only like 15, maybe 20 cents off of the regular price. So as we talk about deals and kind of ways to save a little bit more, there really isn't that side to Walmart. Everything is always the same price. You can come in and use your coupons if you want to, but I am not going to get an extra discount. So I would encourage your husband to try to see the joys of the grocery store, not to mention they like unload your buggy for you, they load your buggy for you, they put it in the car. This is a very happy place to shop at for everybody. Let's see. I have a Food City rain check, but it says it's good through the 24th. Can I ask anyway, since you've been snowed in? So Tawana, what I've found is that so many rain checks are kind of at the discretion of the manager. I've seen, so most of our stores are 30-day periods of rain checks in our area. Publix, Bilo, I would assume Food City is 30 days. Kroger is 14 days. Kroger is tight on their rain checks. But if, for instance, something never came back in stock, I've seen a lot of managers extend that. So you just tell them like, hey, I've been waiting. I've waited for 14 days. This never came back onto your shelf. I've never seen them not extend it in all the times that I've asked. And I would say you've got a great reason on this one to say, hey, I couldn't even get in the car to come here. They want your business. They want you to regularly shop there. So usually when you ask, they'll always say yes because of that. They know that this is a way to encourage your loyalty to their store. And I can't imagine that they would say no on extending it at all. So Laura has a specific question on toilet paper and paper towels. I say that I don't buy name brand toilet paper and paper towels more than $4. Is this before coupons or after? That is very much after coupons, Laura. So my go-to price for toilet paper and paper towels is about $3.50 a package. That's my happy point, and that we have to compare apples to apples. So in that size for everyone, that would be like the 12 double roll packs of toilet paper and usually a 6 to 8 roll pack of paper towels. Brand wise for us, toilet paper, we're doing Charmin or Cottonelle. Those are our favorite brands, and paper towels is usually Bounty. Though if there's a deal on Scott or something like that, I will grab it. But then I hear people complain. It's all about how it tears in our house. And if it doesn't tear right, then they complain. So stick with Bounty, Cottonelle, and Charmin as our main brands. And I can usually do about $3.50, sometimes $4 for a pack. It is always after coupons and sales though, and generally, Laura, always in the drugstore. We've seen some good deals recently in Bilo, Winn-Dixie, and because of the fuel perks that they add in on top, because of high double coupons. And right now we have a Cottonelle Catalina that is also running. And I kind of wanted to throw Catalina's in tonight with rain checks and rebates. So let's kind of mention that one in the mix. So a Catalina, and I meant to grab my purse as we were doing this, it's those coupons that print next to your receipt. So I've been checking out and I get all these coupons. There are two kinds of Catalina offers. The first is just $1 off of some random product. It was programmed in. They're called Catalinas because that's the name of the company that makes those coupons print. So those random $1 off product coupons, they aren't what we would necessarily call a Catalina offer, but they are at the same time. They're by the same company. So I get a coupon for $1 off Pampers or $1 off orange juice. It's usually triggered off of something that you bought. And if you watch, they're usually triggered off of a competing brand. So you bought Huggies and out pops a coupon for Pampers. They like to do that. So that's the first kind of offer. The second kind of offer is what most of us would generally want to know about. And that is the offer where I bought a participating item and I bought a certain number of them and it triggered a coupon off of my next purchase. So one that's running right now is you buy 3 packs of Cottonelle toilet paper and you get a coupon for $3 off your next purchase. That's basically $1 back on each pack that you purchased. They're on sale, I have a coupon, and I'm gonna get back $1 back on each one if I buy 3 of them. That makes for a really good price on paper towels or toilet paper, whatever the deal is running on. And there is one on paper towels as well. All the Kimberly-Clark brands, so Cottonelle, Viva, they all have a Catalina running right now. So I go in, again, I use coupons, I buy it on sale. Because I bought a certain number, this coupon prints. Now the hard part with Catalinas is knowing what store they're running at and the fact that they're running in the first place. So sometimes you go in and you just buy 3 packs of toilet paper and one prints, and it's like you won the lottery for a second because you weren't even expecting it. I do have a list. If you go all the way to the bottom of Southern Savers down in the green footer, you'll see a link that says National Catalina Deals, and I try to keep that updated. But if you ever run into some in the store, there's a button that you can push to submit a Catalina deal. If one prints for you, that would be great, because that's really the only way that people can find out about those offers, is because it prints for you in the store and you share that. So if you want to take a picture of it and email it to me, or you want to enter the information by clicking that link on the Catalina page, I would love you for making my life a little easier on keeping them up to date. But that's what they are. So they print next to my receipt. Now that $3 off my next purchase, because I bought 3 packs of Cottonelle toilet paper, I can use in Bilo, or I can actually use anywhere. It's a manufacturer's coupon. So don't think just because I have this $3 off coupon that I have to use it in the store that gave it to me. I don't. It will scan in any store. It's a blank coupon for just $3 off your purchase. Some stores are going to flip out because it has a logo on it for the store that printed it. So you can try a few things. And really this applies to both kinds of coupons that are coming. So that dollar off Pampers, whatever else that was specific branded, those are manufacturer coupons too. Don't look at the big, huge store logo and think you have to use them at the store that printed them. They are manufacturer's coupons and they can be used anywhere. So if I go into Walmart or another store and I want to use them, you have two things. First, they may look at the logo and panic. So try to say, you know what, let's just scan it. Let's just see what happens. You know, kind of act like you don't have any clue, but you're cool with whatever happens. You know what's going to happen. It's going to work. It's a manufacturer's coupon. But if it was a buy low coupon or a Kroger coupon, it's not going to work. That would be a store coupon. It's not going to work in another store. That's not what this is. If that doesn't work, flip the coupon over and read the back to them. And in fine print on the back, it says, this coupon is valid in the USA, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. There are no Krogers in some of those places. Like, just getting them to see this is a manufacturer's coupon. Scan it. It will work, and they will get reimbursed for it. They just need to kind of try it and see that it works. A lot of stores aren't going to give you any issues, but occasionally you will get a cashier who sees that logo and flips out. If you're super worried about it, don't forget that there are stores that take competitors' coupons. So I'm not going to have any issue if that store doesn't want to take it as a manufacturer and wants to key it in as a competitor. They can do that. When they still send them off to corporate, their corporate office knows they'll get reimbursed for it, and their corporate office is going to stick it back in with all the manufacturer's coupons so that they do get reimbursed. But a number of stores will accept them because of that. So Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, Buy Low, Publix, those four specifically take competitor coupons, some Winn-Dixie's. So either way, I'm not going to have problems in those stores, but you should always be able to get them to take those. Question about CVS. I'm going to stick it up here and read it while everybody else reads it. I received a 30% off lotions purchase from the Magic Coupon Machine. Of course, it excludes items that are on sale or promotion. Can I use it for a deal that the item is not on sale but triggers an extra care buck, or does that count as a promotional item? Yes, you can. So let me see really quick what I have. Kind of pulling up the CVS weekly ad really fast. There is a deal this week that it will apply to as long as they are not on sale. Let me see. Kind of skimming the ad. So we'll kind of look at this together, and we may just use another example. Let's see. So you're going to look, this is this week's CVS ad. They send it to me early. So we'll go to the top and we'll all look at it together kind of thing. Basically, when I look through this, if I got a coupon that was like that, I want to look for something that doesn't have a price mentioned off to the side. Like this, for instance, if I got a coupon that said 30% off any L'Oreal product, L'Oreal's not on sale. It's just $5 when you buy two, but it's regular price. There's no price mentioned here whatsoever. I can use that 30% off coupon with that sale. All the rest of these, I can't. The nuance, I could. So again, I'm looking for something that no price whatsoever is mentioned, then I'm good. Aveeno, now this is facial care. It's not going to apply to like a body lotion, but anything that fell into that, Biore, anything. So you're kind of getting the point. If it's not on sale here, once I get buy one, get one 50% off, it's back on sale. So I can't use it on those items. If you ever get a coupon for just 25% off your total purchase or 20% off your total purchase, that's going to apply here too. They're all going to exclude sale and promotional items. They do not consider the extra care buck to count into that. They just consider the sale. So just look through the ad for items that have no prices mentioned whatsoever. If you're looking on the Southern Savers list, just a tip for you, you'll see a sale mentioned, and then you'll see items listed out below that. And if that sale line doesn't mention a price, so it just says $5 ECB when you buy two Biore cleansers or something like that, but it doesn't mention any kind of price, and then Biore cleansers are listed below that, you're good to go. Even if you see prices on what's listed below that, because those are just prices that I pulled from my local store. They aren't prices that were in the ad. The ad prices are listed in that first line on the Southern Savers list. So anytime I see something that has no price mentioned on the first line and no sale mentioned, so no buy one, get one 50% off, I am good to use any percent off coupon that I want with it. It was a long answer, but I hope the visual helped. What do I think about shopping the commissary versus Publix? Publix is much closer to me, but I always go back to the commissary about 25 minutes away because the prices are so much cheaper and there's no tax. So Lizette, I will first confess that I am not eligible to shop in the commissary. So having not officially done it, this would still be my take. I would push you to Publix, but only for their buy one, get one deals. And then I would push you back to the commissary for your meat, your produce, your dairy, kind of the outer rim of the store, because the commissary does tend to beat the civilian markets in those categories. But anything in the packaged categories, we're typically going to get much better priced buy one, get one with coupons and store coupons all paired in. And that's where Publix is going to win because of all the store coupons that they have on top of the manufacturer's coupons and the sales. Outside of those buy one, get ones though, a typical Publix sale for other items that aren't buy one, get one are probably not going to compete with the commissary deal. So I would be back in there for those, looking for things in the commissary that are still following that 40% off mark or more. And it's still a chunk of the store, sometimes maybe even 30% since you don't have the tax. In my neck of the woods, tax actually wouldn't even be a factor. We don't pay tax on grocery items in most of South Carolina. Some counties have a 1% sales tax on grocery items, but most have none. I know for anyone in Tennessee that like makes you ill, but that's just life in South Carolina. You should move here. So for us, I would have just the sales to compare to, and that would possibly even keep me in Publix a little bit more. I don't know what area you're in as to what that tax bracket is to see whether or not it's really that much of an incentive for you. But the sales buy one, get one wise in Publix are going to beat the commissary regular sales. How do we get coupons from 1/17? So I mentioned that free toothpaste deal. We need the coupon from the 17th paper. Dana, we've got a couple options. If you missed a paper, you can usually go to your local newspaper. They always have back copies, and just ask them, do you have any back copies? I'd like to get the coupons from that back copy. Make sure you state that sentence, because some of them either destroy their coupons after the week or send them back to the printer of the coupons. They don't actually print those inserts here locally. Those inserts are shipped to your local paper. So some of them ship them back where they came from. So just make sure, say I want to get 1/17's paper because of the coupons, so that they don't sell you one just for you to find out there weren't any in there. But most of them still have them. You can also head online. So I get my inserts online. I think this ends up coming up almost every single week, but there are a number of sites that sell inserts and they have back inserts. I don't have to subscribe to them. I can just hop online and pay for it. It's usually like 40 cents an insert, and I just click the ones I want. So if you just started couponing tonight, I could actually go back and find papers from 3 or 4 weeks ago if I wanted to, order all of those, and basically start with a fully stocked coupon folder without having to have gotten all of those papers. So your local paper person or hopping online. And I get mine from a site that is SundayCouponInserts.com. But there are a number of other insert providers too. This is where we buy ours from. Do commissaries take expired coupons? Yes and no, Amy. So if you are on a base that is overseas, it must be a deployed base, then yes, they will take coupons up to 6 months past their expiration date. Any bases in America, though, on local soil, they will not take expired coupons. So it's just deployed locations, and no war zones for that. But this is a great way for you to take your expired coupons and help someone out. We can put them in a priority flat rate mailer and send them overseas to bases in Japan and just very established bases. So think of those locations, Germany, where we've had bases for a really long time. Google just sending coupons to the troops, and you'll find all the information you need and addresses of where to send them. But it's a very easy thing to do. Up to 6 months past their expiration date. No printables in that though, just insert coupons. I have an abundance of toothpaste, body wash that I would like to donate to the military. Any suggestions about how to do this? Nan, there are lots of organizations that pack care boxes. So that's what I would look into. Whether you kind of Google care packages for the troops. I don't specifically know of any offhand. Kind of the USO has a whole page on how to send a care package. I would also contact, maybe that's even the way to go, just contacting your local USO office. There's one in most big cities, and see what you can send over for them, what you can't. The other thing to do, if you can't find anywhere to send them, or if cost is prohibitive, because a lot of times you may end up needing to pay shipping on those. If that's the case, don't forget that there are lots of local places that would love to have those. Some folks forget about it, but food banks would love personal care supplies because no one can use food stamps to pay for toothpaste and body wash and toothbrushes. So many times that gets neglected. Homeless shelters would also love those items too. And that's what we tend to do with ours. In our city, there is it's Oliver Gospel Mission. It's a homeless shelter for men that is Christian focused. And so we kind of box up everything that we can and send it to them. They're now trying to start one that's for women and children. So any of these organizations would love any of your donations. If money is an issue in terms of mailing them to the military, don't give up. In other words, lots of options. Okay, so Judy says that she called Rite Aid customer service today and asked about Plenty Points on a rain check. They said to purchase the item on the rain check and then call them, and they would load the Plenty Points to my card. That would be great. I will warn you that it's not their policy to do that. And so that's the frustrating part, is that sometimes you're going to call and you're going to get someone on the phone who seems like totally gung-ho to help you out on this. But then when you call to get them to load the Plenty Points, whoever you get on the phone next time doesn't necessarily do it. So I don't know that I would make a huge purchase to do that. I might test the waters with some smaller ones. If it keeps working out, great. That's awesome. And I want you to share that with us, actually, Judy, if you do find that they, regularly are loading those to your card. My fear is that you're going to call and they're going to say, I'm sorry, we don't do that. Or we may do it once, but they're not going to do it again, because it isn't part of their policy to give you the points or any sort of reward after this week. But if it works, please share. When do ads come out for the grocery stores that have rain checks that don't expire? So most grocery store ads start on Wednesday and end the following Tuesday, an exception being Publix in North Georgia, and in Florida, Publix starts on Thursday, but everywhere else, grocery ads typically start on Wednesday. Drugstore ads start on Sundays. So Tawana has a great tip for Kroger, and this is also any store. You'll find a lot of stores that are very willing to substitute if they're out of something with a rain check. And I've even found CVS willing to do this. So if you go in today, they're out of something, that they'll either substitute in their brand or they'll substitute in a similar brand, just so that you can go home with a product versus a piece of paper. That's up to the manager's discretion solely, and is really the manager trying to kind of win over on your loyalty. Again, kind of like I was mentioning for the Food City one too, Tawana. So if you find them doing that, especially like CVS, for instance, if you go in today, the free toothpaste is Max Fresh Colgate toothpaste, but they're out of it. You may find some CVS managers, they can override that extra care buck, and they know how to do it and they love to do it. If you have that particular manager who's great to work with, they may actually say, hey, you know what, just grab the Colgate total, use your $1 off coupon, I'll make it the same price, and I'll make it print the extra care buck. which is great for you. You just got the deal without having to wait. So you can ask one of two ways if you want. You can either say, hey, you're out and I'd like the rain check, or say, hey, you're out. Is it possible to get something else in place of this deal if you want to try to substitute now? Just be careful when it comes down to using that coupon, because some of them may be very willing to substitute, but not so willing to let you use your coupon for a different brand when they didn't sell it. That's technically coupon fraud if they redeem the coupon. So they may let you use the coupon, but then they should actually throw the coupon away versus asking for, to be reimbursed for it if they didn't actually sell you the product. So they can get into some hot water there. If they're willing to substitute and take the coupon, or they're willing to substitute in a different product from that brand, so then they're good. The coupon's still a legitimate coupon. It's just $1 off Colgate toothpaste. No problems there whatsoever to substitute in a different Colgate, and great, take the substitution. And definitely, as Tawana says, if they're going to give you an even higher price product, to kind of apologize for that. Can I go over how to make the grocery list and planning for shopping? It seems like I'm always a week or two behind the deal. I'm a newbie, but very determined to learn couponing. So Lori, to get started on making the list, you want to head to Southern Savers and pick out the store of where you plan to shop at. Once you've picked out your store, and I'll on my screen here with you. Once I pick out the store, let's see. All I did was go to grocery stores. I went to Publix. I went to Publix weekly ad and tried to save us a second of page loading. Then I'm going to look over the ad and decide what I want to buy. This is the ad that technically doesn't start until Wednesday that we're looking at right now. A really good deal where we double dip. Things are on sale, $5 off instantly when you buy 20, plus they have a $5 off 20 coupon. So I'm going to buy $20 worth of all these things and get $10 off after the coupon and the instant savings. That's a really great price. So grab some of these. I can click any boxes that I want on anything that we would use on the whole list. I'll click 2 or 3 and then don't watch as we scroll down really, really fast. Very bottom, I want to add it to a new list, or I can go in and I can select to, it's still trying to load, but if this, this will drop down and I could add it to a save list as well. So I want to add it to my shopping list. I click add list and boom, I have my shopping list created. Actually, I see what the problem is. I'm not actually logged in, so I can only save it to a new shopping list. I shut down my computer before we got started tonight. So this is my shopping list. I can take off any coupons that I don't have. That when the print limit is reached, whatever it might be. I then gather my coupons together, print what I'm going to print, cut what I need to cut from the Sunday paper. This guy is from a Sunday paper. Cut that coupon if I had it. I also usually write a number off to the side. So if I had 3 of those Sunday papers, I'm going to write a 3 right here, because that's how many I can get when I'm in the store. And then I head to the store. My coupons are cut. They're in a Ziploc bag, and I have my shopping list set to go. So that's kind of the short and simple way of how you would make a shopping list and grab the deals. Just keep in mind that my goal is to give you those lists early. So if you went and you did that today with that Publix ad, you would be walking in the door 2 days early. So don't do that. I've gotten emails from people who were very upset because none of the deals matched their ad, just to find out once they emailed me, like, well, you're just super early for tomorrow's deals. So make sure you kind of know what ad you're on, since we do always have a preview out a few days ahead of time. So Andrea says, I thought Kroger was 30 days. Andrea, it could depend on what region you're in. Kroger in my neck of the woods is a 14-day rain check. We're in the Atlanta division, and I know a few other Kroger divisions follow that same 14-day cycle. If yours is 30, that's awesome. Just, don't ever complain that you're 30, because 14 is really tricky to turn around and get back in on. I don't ever shop in a Kroger. So if I got a rain check, it would pretty much be a wasted piece of paper for me. I'm not going to end up getting that deal, because there's no way I'm going to be back in that store in the next 2 weeks. The nearest Kroger to me is about 40 minutes away. It's across town, but it's going to take a while to get there. So just not my normal store. But 30 days, much more likely to have a chance of getting there versus 14. Can I explain how a buy one, get one works with a buy one, get one coupon? Yes. So this one is going to depend on where you live and how the buy one, get one sale works in your store. So 2 ways that we're going to go through this. And my husband has some light bulbs here. So we're going to use his boxes of light bulbs that were both busted. I go into the store. These are on sale. Buy one, get one free. If I'm in a grocery store, 90% of the grocery stores do not make you purchase both of them. A buy one, get one deal is really like a 50% off sale. So I can buy one and I still get the sale. If that's the case, and I use a buy one, get one coupon, so I buy 2 of them, they're both 50% off. Neither one of them is free. I use my buy one, get one coupon. I'm gonna get one of them for free, but I'm still gonna pay the full, that 50% off half price on this one. But I don't get them both for free because neither one was free in the first place. If I go into the few grocery stores that are a real buy one, get one, so Publix in Florida, that's kind of it in the grocery store world, in the Southeast anyway, or I go into the drugstores, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, all of those stores require you to buy both of them. One is full price, one of them is free from the sale. So I have to purchase both of them. If I walk in to CVS or Publix, I cannot do this in Walgreens or Rite Aid. It is against their coupon policy. But if I walk into CVS or Publix and I use a buy one, get one coupon on a buy one and get one free sale, this one's already free. My buy one, get one coupon attaches to the only one that has a price. So it's like it pretends that I bought this one, which I am, it's just free, and I'm gonna get this one for free. So now I have both of them for free, one from the sale and one from the coupon. And that only happens in a store that has a true buy one, get one free sale. So if I have, again, a store with a half price sale, I will still owe one of that value, that half price value, for one of those products. The other one will be free, but I don't end up with them both for free. So a buy one, get one deal, much more valuable in Publix in Florida and in CVS. And I would recommend trying to save it for those stores if you can. And again, Walgreens and Rite Aid do not allow a buy one, get one coupon on a buy one, get one sale. They will take a buy one, get one coupon, but it cannot be on sale, buy one, get one. A huge warning as well, as we talk about buy one, get one coupons, do not get super excited to use a buy one, get one coupon with a buy one, get one 50% off sale. Because what's gonna happen is your buy one, get one coupon, it's going to end up applying to the cheaper item. So now I'm buying one, getting one for 50% off, but my coupon is gonna end up making the 50% off one free in most stores. So I just bought one at full price and got one free. I basically made my own buy one, get one free sale, but I didn't get as good of a deal as you were hoping for. You were hoping that you would pay 50% for one of them and get the full price for free, but most cashiers aren't gonna ring it up that way. So just watch out for that on a buy one, get one 50% off sale. Okay. Okay, I think I hit the Catalina question already, Cameron. So I'm gonna not re-answer it, but if you missed that part, I would kind of jump back. But Catalinas are not store specific. So wherever it prints, I don't have to grab, or sorry, don't have to use that Catalina in that store. Okay, this is a great question regarding rain checks in general. I used a rain check at Harris Teeter. They told me that it was their policy to only use it once. So even though I was allowed 3 bags of shrimp with the rain check, I only wanted to buy one that night. They took the rain check and would not minus 1 from the total 3 that allowed it. Is this true in most stores? I'm just starting to learn all of this. So Shailene, it's going to depend on the store that you're in. It really, and rain checks, in all honesty, are very much at a manager's discretion. So one store might tell you one thing and another store might do something completely different. You kind of have to get a feel for your store and how they handle things. Most Harris Teeters do not like to hand you a rain check back though. So I will warn you about that. If you have, in other words, it's saying a limit of 3, she was allowed to get 3 bags of shrimp. They want you to buy all 3 of them. Then you're kind of handing over your rain check permanently. Other stores, Publix's, a number of Publix's will cross off the 3 that you're allowed and write in a 2 and hand it back to you. It just depends on that store's manager. And I will tell you that some of that is getting a little harder as people kind of take full advantage of rain checks. We see some managers trying to kind of back down on that a little bit in other stores as well, but it is a store-by-store policy. So I just have to ask my store how they're going to handle it. But it can be a great way to kind of keep a rain check for a little bit longer. You get a limit of 3 or 4 on something, and then I can kind of slowly use it versus having to buy all 3 or 4 at the same time. So Andrea says, I don't see the full ads on Southern Savers. If you're looking for the entire weekly ad, Andrea, I don't post the entire weekly ad. Like the CVS scan that I just showed you, I don't actually share that. It kind of kills our server to host that. It's such a large file. What we do is type out all of the things that are 40% off or more. If it's not 40% off, I don't waste my time typing it because it's not really the time that you need to buy it. You want to wait until it's a really good sale before you head into the store to buy items. So that's our goal, is to only list it if it's a really, really good price. So there's a lot of controversy over the Procter & Gamble insert that came in the paper yesterday. Some cities got Tide coupons. Other cities were directed to go to their website and print a really low value Tide coupon instead. It was a high value coupon that was in specific cities. And Barb, really what this is, I think, is Procter & Gamble testing the waters on having regional differences in their inserts. Procter & Gamble never has regional differences whatsoever. So usually if you get a Procter & Gamble insert, it does not matter what city you live in, it's always the same. For other inserts though, every Sunday, it matters where you get that paper from, because the bigger your city, the more coupons are in that city's paper. That is this moment. Procter & Gamble is testing the waters on that to see kind of what that's doing on redemption, what that does customer service wise. I think they're definitely getting the feel, because a lot of people complained. A lot of people went to their Facebook page and complained as well, letting them know, like, I don't like that my friend got this coupon and I didn't. And that's kind of what they need to hear, that regional differences really aren't cool. We're kind of being punished for the fact that we live in a tiny little city, and we're not going to get the same discounts and options as other cities. So third time in a row for Maureen that something that was supposed to print didn't print. Kroger manager stated that the Catalina doesn't print the first time you buy the required items. They want you to purchase them again to get the coupon. And I would say the Kroger manager doesn't necessarily know what he's talking about. They should be printing. You can try, Maureen, if this happens again, to call the Catalina company. You can read them some numbers off the top of your receipt. So the Catalina company, get your pencil ready, but their phone number, I can put it in chat too, but I'm way below you in chat. So their phone number is 1-800 Catalina. So just to spell it out, 1-800 CATALINA. It's technically an extra word in there, but you can, it'll still go through. So call the Catalina company, read them some numbers off the top of your receipt. They should then be able to give you those options. They'll stick them in an envelope and mail them to you, is what they usually do if it didn't print in the store. Sometimes what they are going to end up telling you, and this one is a hard one for me to always know, because the Catalina deals that are there are generated by users submitting them. Sometimes those Catalina offers are regional. They're not printing in every single store. They're only printing in this specific store. Now the Kroger taco item, I didn't get the Catalina in the store. I was in a Kroger as we visited my in-laws this weekend. I didn't get the Catalina. Instead, I got the little notice about the Catalina while I was in the store. And so I know that it's running in Georgia. I don't know where you live. That may not help, but that might be the issue as well. So if you call Catalina, you read them the numbers, and they say, you know what, it's not printing in your area, that's what they're going to mean by that, is that sometimes they're regional. Generally, though, most of them that are supposed to print in all of Kroger are printing. So I would call them and see if they can try to figure that out. So let's see, jumping on down. How do points work at Rite Aid? Points at Rite Aid, Andrea, work exactly like rewards at CVS. You buy participating items and you earn points for that item back. They're saved to your card. So the next time I come in, I scan my card. My card knows that I have 1,000 points, equal to $10 off, because Rite Aid's points are 100 points for $1. Then I have $10 off my next purchase. That's after sales and after coupons. It's just your currency to pay with. So I can buy more deals that give me more points, and I can use those points the next time I come in as well. So that's the like 30-second elevator speech as to how Rite Aid points work. I have a long detailed video explaining it as well that might be a little easier for you. If you go to the Southern Saver, go to YouTube and search for Southern Savers, and then search the Southern Savers channel for Rite Aid, and you'll see a number of videos that we've done kind of detailing out Plenty points and their reward system as a whole. Let's see. Where do we look for buy one, get one coupons? So I kind of explained how a buy one, get one coupon works with a buy one, get one sale. We do occasionally see them online, Shaylin. However, you need to be careful because a lot of stores won't take a printed coupon for a free product. And some stores, Harris Teeter being one of them, will not take a buy one, get one coupon because they swear that it's for a free product. I guess it kind of is, but you still have to buy something. That really frustrates me. So sometimes you're going to find them online. A lot of times you're going to find those buy one, get one coupons in the Sunday inserts. We saw one 2 Sundays ago now for deodorant, ladies Speed Stick and Speed Stick gear. We see them in the Procter & Gamble inserts. We saw a buy one, get one Febreze recently. So more often than not, they're in the Sunday inserts, just grabbing your Sunday papers. It's not like we're getting 92 of them, though. We're talking about maybe one a Sunday, sometimes more like one every other Sunday, and then occasional printables that are going to come really close to it. We also see some in the stores, too. Like Publix has one right now for free Pringles when you buy 2 Cheez-Its. So it's not a complete buy one, get one. It's really a buy 2, get one. But it's a store coupon that I would grab the next time I was in Publix. Okay. So what about limits on Catalinas? That's a great question, Tawana, especially for folks that are just learning this. So I mentioned the Catalina deal on Cottonelle. That's one actually that printed for me last week, so it's very fresh in my mind. Buy 3 Cottonelle toilet papers, get $3 off. There's another level to that, which is buy 4 and get $4 off. But if I bought 5, I still get the highest level. I don't get any more. There's no magical tier that just keeps building on top. So if you see a Catalina deal, there's one for Campbell's right now. I might even have to just pull up the site to remember what the specifics on it are. But I want to say it's like 10 Campbell's items. And if I went in and I bought 12 Campbell's items, I don't get any more back. I've met that 10 requirement and I'm done. So don't buy anymore. You know, if you want to truly maximize the savings on the Catalina offers, you stop there with that. It's 7 on the Campbell's soups and sauces. So I stop at the 7+, and I'll share this just so y'all know what in the world I'm talking about when I say that. This is the Catalina list that's on Southern Savers, and I just searched for the word Campbell so I could find it faster. If I bought 8, I'm still getting $3 back. I buy 9, I'm still getting $3 back. I'm not gonna turn around and get another one. So if I buy 10, I don't get this one and this one. I'm just stuck in this category. So if I want to really maximize this, I buy my Campbell's soups or sauces in increments of 7. Hopefully never 6, because that's a sad moment that you just missed out on $1. But I buy them in increments of 7. I could even do another transaction if I wanted, but I buy them in 7, I get $3 off. And then the fun part with Catalina deals is that I can use this $3 off coupon to buy more. So if I did split this into multiple transactions, Almost every single one of them will roll, which means I bought 7 Campbell's soups. I got $3 off. I buy 7 more Campbell's soups. I use this. It prints another one. And that's okay. You can kind of keep rolling them and keep them coming based on what you're grabbing, as long as you're buying what the limit is that it says that you should be grabbing. But thank you for kind of making sure we hit those moments on Catalina's. I'm a newbie to couponing and CVS. What would you suggest is the best way to get introduced with CVS with a purchase? So Laura, this is a really, really great week to get started at CVS and anybody else. If you aren't CVSing, this is your homework. That free toothpaste that I've mentioned numerous times, if you have the coupon from the 117 insert, I want you to get 2 of those coupons. If you don't, go and get the 117 insert from the local paper or order them online and get a rain check for right now to get you held over until those coupons get here. Get 2 of those coupons and go into CVS. That toothpaste is a free, it's going to be a completely free deal after the coupon, but the limit is 2, and that's kind of rare. Most CVS limits are actually 1 on a deal lately, but this one is 2. So I want you to go into CVS, take both of those coupons. This is just all you're going to do today. It's like you're just getting started. Don't do anything else. Put 2 toothpastes in your buggy and go up to the register. Then put 1 toothpaste on the counter and a coupon. Your total due, the toothpaste is on sale for $3.49. You're using a $1 off coupon. Your total due is $2.49 after the coupon. Pay that in US currency. On your receipt is going to be a $2.50 extra care buck. You just got all your money back. Take that second tube of toothpaste in your buggy and put it on the counter. Give them your $1 off coupon. Your total due is $2.49 again. Tear off the $2.50 extra care buck you just got and hand it to them. Your total due, nothing. And now on your receipt, a new extra care buck will print for another $2.50 off. So you see how this is going. That's all I want you to do this week though, is just buy those 2 items, kind of get in the habit of paying for the first one and then getting the extra care buck to pay for the second one. Next week, you're gonna come in the door with a $2.50 extra care buck, and you're gonna kind of see what can I buy and keep this going. But that's the basic concept of how to get started, and it's a great week to do that because you have a freebie that is a limit of 2, so you can kind of repeat it and get a feel for how to do a free deal. There are certain stores that I would want to take the buy one, get one to and avoid other stores. So you tend to shop at Harris Teeter, CVS, Target, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and Walmart. The big stores for me, Shaylin, that I would take that buy one, get one to is probably CVS and Walmart. To throw this out there as an idea for Walmart, Walmart will price match a buy one, get one deal from another store. So Harris Teeter does not do a true buy one, get one. Harris Teeter does a 50% off buy one, get one. But Walmart would match that Harris Teeter buy one, get one in the store. When they price match at the register, Walmart price matches a true buy one, get one. One is full price, one is free. So if I use that buy one, get one coupon in Walmart with a price match, I have both items for free, just to throw that one out there as well. But yes, so CVS and Walmart out of your list, Jalen, would be where I would use a buy one, get one coupon with a buy one, get one sale. Okay, well, we hit our 9:30 mark, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep us online with that. We didn't get to rebates, but I was planning on next week throwing in apps, and rebates and apps are very, very similar. So we're gonna talk about all the savings apps. I say next week. We're not gonna have a hangout next week. That's kind of important to tell you. It's my husband's birthday. So I'm gonna be very sweet and not make him hide in a room for an hour on his birthday. But we will be back on February 8th, same time, same place, for a hangout, and we won't have another break for the rest of February, but no hangout next Monday night. And then we'll be back on the 8th, and we're gonna talk about apps, and we'll throw rebates in since we didn't really get to them tonight with rain checks. So I hope you guys have a great 2-week span, and I will see you Monday night in 2 weeks. If in the meanwhile you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'm a little bit behind on email, but I will get to them, I promise. So y'all have a good night.